Chapter 7, Solving Two-Step Equations. When simplifying an expression involving only numbers, you simplify using the order of operations. When solving for a variable, you use the order of operations in the reverse order. So step 1 would be to use inverse operations for addition and subtraction, and step 2 would be to use inverse operations for multiplication and division. Example 1, solve 5x plus 8 equals 23. So when it says solve, we want to solve for our variable, meaning I want to know what x equals to make the whole equation equal to 23. So to do this, because we're solving for a variable, we're going to do order of operations in the reverse order. So the first thing we would need to do is undo any addition or subtraction first. So the addition or subtraction that I see happening in the problem is plus 8. So that's the first thing that I want to use inverse operations on. So the inverse of adding 8 is to subtract 8. And we know that whatever we do to one side of the equal sign, we have to do to the other side of the equal sign. Plus 8 and minus 8 equals 0 and cancel out. So on the left side of the equation, we're left with 5x equals, and now we have to do 23 minus 8, which gives us 15. So now we have 5x equals 15. So now this is a one-step equation. So now that we've got rid of any addition or subtraction, now we want to get rid of any multiplication or division. So 5 is being multiplied with x, and we know this because whenever a number is next to a variable, it means multiplication. So the inverse of multiplying by x would be to divide x on both sides by 5. We're dividing by 5 because we want 5 over 5 to cancel each other out. So now we have our variable x by itself on one side of the equal sign. So we have x equals 15 divided by 5 gives us 3. Now to check our answer, we can take the number that we got for our variable, so 3 for x, and plug it into the original equation for x. So I'll have 5 times 3 instead of times x plus 8, and I want to see if when I simplify this, it's going to equal 23. So now, because we're simplifying this expression, and we have all numbers, we're going to follow order of operations in the regular order. So first, we need to do any multiplication or division. 5 times 3 gives us 15. 15 plus 8 equals 23. So we did get 23, so that means x equals to 3 is the correct answer for x. Example 2, solve 3b plus 8 equals 20. So again, we want to solve for our variable b, and I want to know what can I plug in for b to make 3b plus 8 equal to 20. So because we're solving for a variable, again, we need to do our order of operations in reverse. So first we need to undo any addition or subtraction. So the addition in the problem is plus 8 again, so we're going to have to do the inverse and subtract 8 to both sides. 8 minus 8 equals 0 and cancels out. So on the left side of the equation, we're left with 3b equals, and 20 minus 8 gives us 12. So now that we got rid of our addition and subtraction, now we can undo any multiplication or division. So 3 is being multiplied with b, so the inverse is to divide both sides by 3. And we do this so that the 3's cancel out, and we have our variable by itself, b, is equal to 12 divided by 3 is 4. Try these problems yourself to check for understanding.